Wednesday night baseball set to come from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. And he's retired here, one away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's a high pop-up. Bird is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. James Shields gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
19 losses, Matt. That's what he had last year. It's hard to even look at it or even say it, so I know he struggled through the winter. But that motivates you. He had to work hard, get himself ready, and I'm hoping the lessons he learned through the 19 losses we'll see be a difference maker for this season for him.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he's set down, 1 away. Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Hit in the air to center field. Borges is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Digging in, Todd Frazier, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Got him to go down swinging there. Todd Frazier goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Grounded foul. The 1-2 home to Laurie. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth. Second
Here's
baseman.
Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers with James Shields has seen him go 3 for 9. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
The shortstop. Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. From the belt, the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Matt Holliday standing in now. He went deep in the contest last night. Shields pauses. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Ready with the 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Peter Borges. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
The catcher, number 36, Kevin Smith.
Into the box, Kevin Smith. Ripped down the first base line. There's one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson. Up high, 2-1 now. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Borges, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone!
I'm cold at this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Grounded to the right. Moncada has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. There's a ball smoked, but caught at first by Abreu, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Carry.
Striding in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Shields steps into his windup. Here comes the 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Borges on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. 3 runs already home here. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Here's the 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
The first baseman,
so here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Therefore, it is Borges, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Home run twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In now, Chase Headley. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Left fielder number 11.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way. Ready for another chance. Brett Laurie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in to
right
try
fielder.
it again. Cody Ashe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes into the second deck and gone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Peter Borges. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But for the Sox, once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is Ashe, and he'll put it away for the first out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit down the third base line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The second, but they throw it away.
Well, the big fella hits the ball to the wall, and they hold him to a single. Now, we all know catchers can't run very well, so I can't jump on him for not having speed.
Derek Holland is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Holland pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And there's the second out of the inning.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A man. Here's Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Running here is Holiday. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Todd Frazier now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ellsbury over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Brett Lawrie. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, right fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Ashe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Kahnle.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air out to right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the bottom. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's the effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Another try at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Here's
center
Peter
fielder,
Borges standing
Peter
in.
Borges.
A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 36.
Kevin Smith will be next. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes on 0-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And to score, the runner from second.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Jonathan Neat.